Urgent Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Pittsburgh Steelers updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, Steelers fans, buckle up because today we have some exciting, game-changing news that's going to have everyone talking. The Pittsburgh Steelers, known for their rich history, gritty defense, and legendary players, have just made a move that could significantly shape their upcoming season. That's right, they've officially signed offensive lineman Nick Broeker, a young talent with a promising future, and this signing is more than just a roster addition, it's a clear statement of intent. The Steelers are serious about building a formidable team, especially on the offensive front, which has historically been a key ingredient for success in the NFL. And trust me, this move isn't happening just for the sake of adding depth, it's a strategic step towards strengthening their offensive line, which we all know is the backbone of any championship-caliber team. Now, let's talk about who Nick Broeker is and why this signing is so important. Broeker, a talented young player from the college ranks, made a name for himself at a top-tier program, showcasing his versatility, technical skill, and relentless work ethic. Coming out of college, he displayed a knack for both pass protection and run blocking, qualities that NFL teams covet in modern offensive linemen. His ability to adapt to different positions on the line gives the Steelers a lot of flexibility, especially when dealing with injuries or tactical changes during the season. Versatility is a massive plus in the NFL, and Broeker's skill set fits perfectly with what Pittsburgh has been looking for, a player who can plug into multiple spots along the line and contribute immediately. What's even more impressive is that Broeker has shown a dedication to his craft that resonates with Steelers fans. We all know the importance of a strong offensive line in the NFL. It's the foundation that allows your quarterback to operate confidently, gives your running back space to run, and opens up lanes for your receivers. Without a solid line, even the most talented quarterbacks and skill players struggle to perform at their best. The Steelers, historically, have prided themselves on having tough, physical lines and hard-nosed players who understand the importance of protecting the quarterback and creating opportunities on the ground. By signing Broeker, they're reinforcing this identity, investing in a player who can help them get back to that style of play. Let's not forget that the Steelers' offensive line has had its ups and downs over the past few seasons. Injuries, inconsistency, and sometimes a lack of depth have been issues that held the team back in critical moments. With Broeker now in the mix, the coaching staff is looking to bring fresh energy and competition into the unit. And competition is exactly what the Steelers need to elevate everyone's game. When you bring in young, motivated players like Broeker, it creates a dynamic environment where veterans and newcomers push each other to perform at their best. This kind of internal competition can be a catalyst for growth and improvement across the entire offensive line. Now, I want you to pause here, just for a second. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. Because, folks, this isn't just about one signing. It's about the overall direction the Steelers are heading in. They're clearly prioritizing offensive line depth and talent, knowing that a strong line can be the difference between a playoff run and an early exit. And with Broeker's arrival, they're sending a message. They're serious about protecting their franchise quarterback, Kenny Pickett, and establishing a balanced, effective offense that can compete with the best in the league. Speaking of Kenny Pickett, the young quarterback has shown flashes of brilliance in his first seasons, but he needs that protection, a reliable line to give him the time to make plays and the confidence to take risks downfield. Broeker's addition is a step toward that goal. Not only does he bring technical skill, but he also brings a competitive mindset that's contagious. Young players like him often have a chip on their shoulder, eager to prove themselves at the NFL level, and that kind of attitude can elevate the entire offense. Imagine the possibilities when you combine Broeker's versatility with the veteran leadership already present on the line and the skill players like Najee Harris, George Pickens, and Pat Freiermuth. The Steelers are assembling pieces that could really make a difference. And, of course, the coaching staff is excited about what Broeker can bring to the table. Head coach Mike Tomlin is known for his ability to develop talent and get the most out of his players. Having a young lineman with a strong work ethic and a high ceiling is exactly what they need to reinforce the unit. The offensive line coach, Adrian Clem, will have a new project to mold and develop, and it's clear that Broeker's attitude and talent fit perfectly with the Steelers' culture. The team's focus on building a balanced attack, running the ball effectively and protecting the passer, is at the core of their game plan, and Broeker's signing aligns with that philosophy. Now, let's talk a little about the season ahead. The AFC North is one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL, with teams like the Bengals, Ravens, and Browns all vying for supremacy. The Steelers know that to rise to the top, they need to be disciplined, physical, and innovative on both sides of the ball. The addition of Broeker is a piece of that puzzle, but it's also about the bigger picture, building a cohesive unit that can withstand the rigors of a grueling season. With a healthy offensive line, Pittsburgh's offense can potentially take a big leap forward, allowing them to control the clock, sustain drives, and keep their defense rested. And speaking of the defense, everyone who follows the Steelers knows that their identity has long been built around a dominant, relentless defense led by legends like T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, and Minkah Fitzpatrick. But a team's success is always a symphony, offense and defense working in harmony. The offensive line's improvement, with Broeker now in the fold, means the Steelers can be more balanced, more unpredictable, and ultimately, more dangerous. It's a strategic move that indicates the team isn't just content with competing, they want to win now and in the future. Looking back at the history of the Steelers, this kind of move isn't surprising. The franchise has always valued toughness, grit, and smart drafting. They've built their success on identifying undervalued talent and developing players into stars. Broeker might not have been a household name coming out of college, but with the right coaching and opportunity, he could develop into a key piece for years to come. Steelers fans love that underdog spirit, and I think Broeker embodies exactly that mentality, a young guy hungry to prove himself. Now, as training camp approaches, all eyes will be on him. Will he earn a starting spot? Will he become a key rotational player? Those questions will be answered in the coming weeks, but the signs are promising. The coaching staff has shown confidence in him early on, and the competition within the offensive line will only push him to develop faster. The NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint, and adding players like Broeker is about building depth and resilience for the long haul. In the end, this signing isn't just a minor roster move, it's part of the Steelers' strategic plan to become more competitive and to challenge for another Super Bowl. They're investing in youth, versatility, and grit, qualities that have defined the franchise for decades. So, Steelers Nation, get ready because this season might just be the start of something special. The team is making bold moves, and with guys like Broeker stepping into the lineup, the future looks bright. Remember, football is all about the trenches, and the Steelers are serious about winning those battles. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this signing? Do you think Broeker can be a game-changer on the offensive line? Who do you think will step up alongside him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. The season is almost here, and it's shaping up to be an exciting ride. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Steelers!